All right, let's talk about something that is, let's be honest, incredibly frustrating for any local business owner. Why you can be all over Google, but your phone just isn't ringing.
You've done all the work. You got your business listed, you pop up in the search results, you can see your name right there on the map. But the calls, the actual jobs, they're just not coming in like they should. It feels like you're visible, but at the same time, you're completely invisible.
And here's the reason why. See, just being on Google isn't the finish line. It's actually the starting line. The second a customer sees your business, you've been entered into what I like to call the 3-second interview. You have just a handful of seconds to prove you're the right choice before they scroll right past you, and that job is gone for good.
So to win this little interview, we've got to switch hats. We need to stop thinking like a business owner for a minute and start seeing the world through your customer's eyes, right in that moment they need help. So let's paint a picture. A pipe just burst, water's going everywhere. Your potential customer's in a full-blown panic and they grab their phone. They aren't just browsing around. They have a serious, urgent problem and they need it solved, like, now. And boom! This is what Google gives them. It's not your fancy website, it's just a quick little snapshot. A couple of business names, a star rating with the number of reviews right beside it, how far away they are, and maybe a single photo. That's it. This right here is the entire battlefield for that 3-second interview. Now, their brain is working at lightning speed. They're not just looking at this list, they are actively filtering. They're asking a series of subconscious questions to just eliminate options as fast as possible to find the safest, quickest, most reliable choice. So let's break down exactly how they do that. So, the very first filter is the most basic one, and it's actually one you don't have much control over. Before a customer even thinks about how good you are, they're asking one simple question: are you even in the right area?
When it comes to local search, proximity is king. Google's #1 job is to show people options that are physically close to them. So if someone's got that plumbing emergency downtown, Google is just not going to show them a plumber from way out in the suburbs first, even if that plumber has 1,000 5-star reviews. If you're not close enough, you get filtered out instantly. You don't even get a chance to compete. Okay, so you passed the proximity test. You're in the running. Now the customer's brain immediately jumps to the next big question. Are you actually the right person for this specific job?
This is all about relevance. See, Google is trying to connect the dots. It takes the words the customer searched for, like emergency plumber, and it scans the list to find a business that basically screams, yes, that is exactly what we do. And you can see how much of a difference this makes right here. Profile 1 just says plumbing services. That's pretty vague. But the other one specifically lists emergency plumbing, water heater repair, and drain cleaning. Now, if your water heater just died, which one of these instantly gives you the confidence that they can fix your problem? It's a no-brainer, right? The second a customer sees a vague profile, they pause, they hesitate. And in a 3-second interview, any hesitation means you've lost. They just keep on scrolling to find someone who makes it crystal clear they can solve their problem. And just like that, poof, the job is gone. Okay, let's recap. You're close and you're relevant. You've made it to the final shortlist. Now comes the big one, the decider. The filter that separates the businesses they think about from the one they actually pick up the phone and call. And it all comes down to a single word: trust. In the real world, we build trust with a handshake and a conversation. But online, trust is built with social proof. Customers are desperately looking for quick signals that you are a legitimate, reliable business that's not going to let them down. And where do they find those signals? In your star rating, and maybe even more importantly, in your reviews. And think about this for a second. A whopping 87% of people read online reviews before they choose a local business. That means your reviews aren't just some nice-to-have feedback. They're one of your single most powerful marketing tools. They are today's word of mouth. So let's look at this exact choice. Business A has a great 4.8 star rating, but it's from 150 reviews. Business B has a nearly perfect 4.9, but from only 3 people. Who gets the call? Overwhelmingly, it is going to be Business A. And why is that? Because 150 different people saying they're great is a much, much stronger signal of trust and consistency than just 3 people. It just feels like a safer bet. It feels proven. And there you have it. The customer's entire decision-making process, happening in just a few seconds, boils down to these 3 questions. Are they near me? Do they do what I need? And can I trust them? If you don't get a clear and immediate yes on all 3, you lose the interview and you lose the job. And this right here might be the most important takeaway from this whole explainer.
When you're on Google, your goal isn't to prove you're the absolute best business in the entire city. It's about being the most obvious choice for the customer who needs you right now. You need to be the clearest, closest, and most trusted option on their screen.
Because at the end of the day, getting these 3 filters right, proximity, relevance, and trust, that is the fundamental difference between just being another name on a long list and being the business whose phone actually starts ringing.
I really hope this breakdown gives you a new way to look at your presence on Google. If you want more practical insights like this to help you turn those online views into actual paying customers, make sure you subscribe.
And of course, if you'd rather have a team of experts handle all of this for you and make sure you're winning that 3-second interview every single time, you should visit the team over at Proper Marketers. Thanks so much for watching.